Okay, we didn't get that win, but a lot of people thought that the Raiders were going to go over there and get slaughtered. It was going to be an easy win. No problem. End the story for them. But the Raiders had a different idea. They went over there determined, prepared, and motivated. I think they did good. They should be commended for what they did. They almost won. They almost won the game. They could have tied it, maybe got the 2-point conversion. Okay, real quick. The Raiders arrived to Gillette Stadium. This is supposed to be a slaughter, an easy victory for New England. And but the Raiders weren't thinking that. The Raiders had something on their mind. They had something different. They were not going to go down that easy. They were going to fight. They were going to fight to the last minute, the last second. That was them. New England fans, they thought, oh, easy. Las Vegas, they had them all lost. But the Raiders came in. They drew first blood. Raiders, they scored first. It was on a Sebastian 49-yard field goal. 3-0 Raiders. They scored first. New England marching down the field to the 1-yard line. First and goal, 1-yard line. And the Raiders, they dig in. They dug in. They hold the line. First, second, and third. They weren't letting New England get that easy touchdown. They held them to a field goal. They had to settle for field goal. That was New England, 10-3 at the half. Now the Raiders get the ball. And they did what they could, but they had to settle for another Sebastian 37-yard field goal. 6-10, New England. But the Raiders are right there. It's not a slaughter. The Raiders are right there. New England, Brady's getting his share of the Raiders defense. He's tasting the ground. The defense is coming alive now. They're putting it together. They're putting Brady on his ass. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. The Raiders are putting it together. And the Raiders settle for another field goal. It's a 47-yard field goal for Sebastian. So it's 9-10. That's a close one. 1-point difference. Fourth quarter, New England, first and goal on the Raider 2-yard line. Raiders again, they dig in. They hold their mud. They didn't let the New England punch that one in. It was not a free one. New England settles for a field goal. So now it's 13-9. Fourth quarter, 16-9. New England got it. They're getting worried. You could tell. All the fans, all the defense, Tom Brady, they're all puckered up. They're worried. They're scared because they're seeing their victory going away. And so it's Carr on the 6-yard line to McFadden, who runs left. He runs it in. Touchdown. But, as always, the referees, the umpire, it's a holding against the Raiders. So they nullified the TD. How many times have we seen that one? Okay? The only way the Raiders are going to win in New England is it's got to be convincingly. They got to win by at least 2-3 touchdowns. Because if it's close, they're going to give it to New England. And that's just the way it is. You could call me whatever, but that's the way it is. So the final score, 16, New England, Raiders 9. But it was not that slaughter that they thought it was going to be. It was not that easy victory it was going to be. Raiders took it all the way down to the wire, down to the last minute, down to the goal line, until it started raining. But they should have already been ahead. Tied and maybe a 2-point conversion, they should have been ahead. And instead, this happened. But you know what? It's okay though, because the Raiders are a better team on the road because they're getting a lot of that experience right now. A lot of road work. And when they go to London and play Miami, I think the Raiders have an edge right there because Miami, they're not used to traveling as much as the Raiders. They're probably going to have jet lag. And the Raiders are going to have that little edge. And with their motivation, because I think they did good. The motivation, there's going to be a victory in this one. It was so close. They beat a good team. This is a team, New England, has been in the Super Bowl 5 times. They don't lose at home, but Raiders almost took it to them. See, they overlooked them. And The Raiders are putting it together. They're going to go to London, and I see a victory in this one, our first victory. Then get that bye, and then come back, and then let's see what happens with the Charger game. That'll be in another episode. Okay, you guys know what time it is. So here we go. This goes out to Mikey and the R&R crew, the Double Dutch Bus. Okay, Gonzalez in 130, Back in Black by AC/DC. Then we have Sedano and the 140 crew, were rough, tough, and hard to snuff, Hotel California. To the M crew, Family First. And to the men in 610, D. Navarro, I'm So Tired of Being Alone, and HB, Black Magic Woman. And then we got from the Laker Nation, Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, is still the greatest of all time. Don't get it twisted, because true legends never die. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated.
Dad, we're ready.
7 Up. Don't get caught in the moment. Okay, well that concludes the show. We'll see you next week. Sorry, ran out of time for Jimmy Kimmel. Alright, hold on, let me see. Okay.
Wait.
He never... Get back in.